Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's kids just took a side in their horrific divorce. Here's who they're loyal to. One of the saddest things about a divorce is that kids end up in the middle of the mess. Even if you don't want it to, it's more or less inevitable that a couple with kids will have those kids taking sides. Especially if the kids are no longer young but teenagers or adults who have their own opinions and can make their own decisions. And Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's daughters are old enough to do just that. So, which side are they on? The answer seems clear. Star magazine is reporting that the two girls are taking their mother's side, who's been going through a hard time. She's cried a lot of tears, a source said. They added, it's been a horrific couple of weeks. However, according to the source, Kidman is made of tough stuff, so hiding out at home or behind closed doors isn't an option. And that's partly why she and her daughters flew to Paris for Fashion Week, as a show of unity. Sunday and Faith love their dad dearly, but they're feeling very loyal to their mom right now, the source said. That's why they've made it their mission to be by her side. Kidman, meanwhile, is doing her best to put on a brave face. She's facing the world head-on. Rumors that Urban has already moved on have certainly not helped the discourse surrounding the divorce. The rumor is that he's with a younger woman in the business, a Nashville music industry source told Daily Mail. It's all everyone is talking about. Everyone wants to know who, but so far, that's a mystery. Kidman and Urban got married in 2006, 19 years ago, and have two children together, Sunday Rose, 17, and Faith Margaret, 14. Kidman was the one to file for divorce on Tuesday, September 30th, in Nashville, where the two have lived with their daughters since 2007. She listed irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. Star magazine also reported that Kidman believes Urban is being insensitive in this situation. Considering the reports coming from Rob Shooter's Shooter Scoop that indicated Kidman was trying to save the marriage and Urban didn't want to. That's to be expected. Nicole wanted to fight for them, but Keith had already checked out and she knew why. It wasn't about distance, schedules, or bad habits. It was about another woman. And Nicole knows who she is, the gossip columnist reported. Another insider added, she's not naive. She heard the stories. She saw the signs. At some point, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. She's not going to live as anyone's second choice. Kidman is set to be the primary residential parent for their two daughters after the divorce, with Urban having set visitation days. Considering that, the younger woman and the lack of a desire to fight for the marriage, it's easy to see why Kidman's two daughters might be taking her side. Even her ex, Tom Cruise, is, and the two didn't really part on great terms.